So the real question is whether you want them in fly knit, suede, or leather. Anyway, let's start with the heat check. So it's been a wild few weeks here on the Heat Check with 50-something sneakers dropping at a time. There's fewer kicks on the docket this week, but no shortage of bangers. All right, let's get the show started. Air Jordan 38 white and university red on the 7th for $200. We have the women's Nike Zoom Vomero 5 Plum Eclipse. This is on the 7th for $180. And according to Sneaker News, the Vomero is getting a price increase from $160 to $180. Yeah, that sucks. The excuse might be that it's a premium release with some elevated materials. Regardless, this reeks of Nike identifying their next archival pair that has staying power and making us pay more for it. We have the Cold Wall Converse Geo Forma boot. This is in triple black on the 7th for $150. The Nike Air Max 1 Aura, same day, $150. The Nike Air Force 1 Tweed in corduroy, same day, $145. The Nike Dunk Low Tweed in corduroy, same day, $125. The Wales Bonner Adidas Samba in core black, Fox Brown, Core White, and Pony Leo, and those are all dropping on the 8th. Then we have the women's Nike Cortez in black and cell. These are going to be on the 8th for $130. The Nike Dunk Low Red Stardust Rugged Orange. Those are going to be on the 8th for $115. Trophy Hunting Puma All Pro Nitro. Those are on the 9th for $110. And then one of the picks of the week is the Salehi Bimberry Crocs Pollux Clog Yolk. This is on the 9th for $85. Shout out to G-Rock over at the Shoe Game for showing us the difference between this upcoming Yolk colorway and last year's Cobbler release. If you know, you know. Next up, we have the Nike Air Max 1 SC in light bone and violet dust. These are on the 9th for $150. The Nike Zoom Vomero 5 in light bone and medium olive. These are on the same day for $160. So compared to the Plum Eclipse that's retailing for $20 more, you can see some differences in materials used in the overlays, but yeah, still not a fan of that $20 bump for the Plum Eclipse. We have the off-white Nike Air Force 1 Mid and Varsity Maze. These are on the 9th for $205. Now, as someone who has seen the green off-white Air Force 1 Mid no less than 48 hours ago sitting on a store shelf, I can't see this being some sort of mega hit despite the connection to the late Virgil Abloh. If Jordans can't make us believe in mids, who can? We have the Jordan Luka 2 Safari on the 9th for $140. The women's Nike Air Max 90 corduroy, same day, $140. The women's Nike Air Max 97 in corduroy and cursive. These are on the 9th for $185. And I gotta say, out of all of Nike's attempts to recreate the Nike Air Max 97-1, and there have been a lot through the years, this is another one. I'm sorry. Not really. Anyway, women's Nike Dunk Low Vintage Green on the 9th for $115. Speaking of another one, congratulations to the unofficial winner of the most frequently featured sneaker on the Heat Check that isn't just another Panda Dunk restock, the Vintage Green Dunks. The Nike Dunk Low Athletic Department. This is on the 10th for $115. Another pick of the week is the Kyler Murray Nike Dunk Low B1 of 1, November 10th for $135. This premium take on the dunk is a collaboration with Arizona Cardinals quarterback and Nike athlete Kyler Murray, who is also releasing a dunk-themed pair of Nike Vapor Edge cleats on this day. The olive green leather base is complemented by a quilted text overlay with frayed edges and a metallic swoosh. It's kind of dope. Unlike the Plum Eclipse Vomero, sorry, I know, I have to complain about that again. At least the upgrades on these dunks are very visible and is tied to one of the brand's top QBs. We have the Kyler Murray Nike Vapor Edge Dunk on the 10th for $190. The Air Jordan 5 Midnight Navy, these are on the 10th for $210. Heads up, some outlets are calling them Georgetown 5s, but I wouldn't go that far. They might be Georgetown adjacent, but that's as far as it goes. Then we have another pick of the week, which is the Reebok Answer 3 White and Flash Red. These are on the 10th for $140. So to get us ready for the 2025 relaunch of Reebok basketball, looks like we're finally getting some long-awaited retros from the Classics brand, like the Answer 3, which we haven't seen since 2006. For context, a teenage reseller has been born, learned how to use bots, signed up for whatever the hell cook groups are, and opened and closed a totally unique reseller shop with Bear Bricks and Supreme rugs for ambiance since the last time the Answer 3 got a retro. By the way, it would be nice if the DMX cushioning is clearly included in this release. That's been a sticking point for some Reebok retros for a while. Next up, we have the one block down Mizuno Wave Rider 10 in Onyx, Koi, and Amazon. These are on the 10th for $160. This is something that you just don't see every day. When we think of Mizuno, it's usually for their equipment in sports like golf, baseball, badminton, and more. We've actually never featured their runners on the Heat Check or Hard Pass before, so welcome Wave Rider 10. Anyway, this trio of new colorways comprises the Flame Wave Pack, their courtesy of Italian brand One Block Down, as they deconstruct the silhouette and come up with a pair that bears nothing more than a passing resemblance to the actual Wave Rider 10. at best. We have the Nike Zoom Freak 5 Alphabet Bros. This is on the 11th for $130. The Puma Plexus and Pristine in Electro Purple. These are on the 11th for $140. Adidas Crazy One, aka the Kobe one, in Blackout. That's going to be $150. The Adidas Crazy Infinity, these are on the 11th as well for $160. The women's Air Jordan 11 Neapolitan, and these are going to be on the 11th for $225. So here's some fun information. If you don't know where the nickname comes from, now you will. Neapolitan is derived from Neapolitan ice cream, which according to Wikipedia is a type of ice cream composed of 3 separate flavors, typically vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry, arranged side by side in the same container, usually without any packaging in between. The first recorded recipe was created by head chef of the royal Prussian household, Louis Ferdinand Jungus, in 1839, who dedicated the recipe to Frust Puclair. To this day, the German name for Neapolitan ice cream is Frust Puclair ice. I swear co-writer just added that last part so he can hear me say Frust Puclair and see if I could get it right. Anyway, it doesn't matter. All right, pick of the week is the Nike Air Max Plus 25th anniversary. These are on the 9th for $185. One of the most iconic Air Maxes is celebrating the 25th anniversary next year. So it's only right that we get a unique pair to honor its legacy. With a gradient upper that calls to mind classic colorways of the past, it also comes with special anniversary themed packaging and laces that spell out the occasion, tuned since 1998. For context, a shameless adult reseller has been born, learned how to use bots, signed up for whatever the hell cook groups are, and opened and closed a totally unique reseller shop with Bear Bricks and Supreme mugs for ambiance since the first time the Air Max Plus dropped in 1998. All right, that's going to do it for this week's Heat Check. I'm Jacques Slade. Be sure to check out our latest features on the socials and this channel. And of course, we've got the Hard Pass that's now on its own channel. So make sure you check for that. Be sure to like, subscribe, and all the good stuff. And I'll see you guys next week with sneaker releases. Peace.